Now let's get into the Houston rodeo because what? You know? Now y'all, they said at the Houston rodeo, y'all showed up and y'all was looking crazy. Y'all didn't travel to these people's rodeo and y'all out there dressing with y'all ass out. Now, I didn't see anything in any of the videos that I saw. I didn't see any problem. As y'all seen, all of those asses were covered. Oh, look at that white girl's legs. Okay, those little big legs. Look, white girls got the same skirt on the black girl got on. What we talking about? This is 5 minutes. Little Mexican girl with the booty shorts on. I'm assuming. Hold up. I'm assuming she was Mexican. That lady had a long skirt on. Hold up. What else is going on? Jeans. We got some jeans on and shit. Some people got on tights. But yeah, the girls got on their cowgirl boots and they booty shorts. Booty shorts. That looked like somebody mama who had their booty shorts out. Hold up, let me back up. Because I feel like that was somebody in some booty shorts walking, and then it was their man in a stroller walking behind them. Let me see. Okay, yeah, it's this part right here. No, she not with them. No, they together. Yeah, that was black people. Yeah. What children are complaining because most of the mamas is the ones with the cheeks out. Girl, what is y'all talking about? I don't know. Let's see some more because I feel like the people is overreacting. Hold up. Let me see.
Of the videos going around about the Houston rodeo, just know next year, whatever strict ass rules they enforce, I 100% fully support that because y'all, that shit is out of line. Like, that shit is embarrassing for us. Like, that shit don't make no sense. And I'm talking about whatever rules from the way you dress. And yes, women, you know what the hell I'm talking about.
I'm outside at the rodeo and a new ick has been unlocked. When you see a girl with like shorts on or a skirt and the bottom of her ass cheeks are hanging out of the skirt or shorts, that shit is an ick. Why do you need attention that bad?
Boy. So y'all.
You're a nigga. Nobody cares what you have to say. Talking about why do you want attention that bad? Shut up.
Talk about what appears to be another strong case of ghetto fatigue featuring the Houston rodeo because as I've talked about.
Oh, and I understand that. Y'all, I'm a believer and please take y'all ass home so we can have something for ourselves. Like New Orleans people, like, oh my God. Like we also understand the how annoying it is.
In prior videos, the EBT community has decided that they're going to make Houston their new spot, right? Houston has been the spot for the EBT community this spring break, and unsurprisingly,
I don't even know who this nigga is talking. But he covering his face up, so I don't want to hear anything else he has to say about. I don't know what the fuck the EBT community is, but I don't like what you're talking about. I don't like it at all. I'm gonna move on.
The Houston rodeo is now implementing a dress code policy after several people were showing up to the rodeo exposing their cheeks. Literally, cheeks were hanging out. So finally, the Houston rodeo decided that they've had enough and they are now imposing a new dress code policy. And you can be denied entrance into the rodeo, and you can also be told to leave if you somehow get past the entry and are caught in the rodeo wearing inappropriate clothing. Some of the rules is that you now have to wear proper footwear, you have to wear shoes, which the fact that they have to tell you to wear shoes makes me wonder what kind of people are going to the rodeo. You also are not allowed to have any type of clothing that's exposing your undergarments. You have to be completely covered. You are not allowed to wear typical stuff like anything with affiliations to illegal activities. Can't have that. Can't have face coverings unless it's for like a religious purpose. The fact that the rodeo had to come out and do a dress code because so many people were just wilding out, an event that was created to support children's education, absolutely insane to me. But have you been to the rodeo this year? Do you plan to go to the rodeo this year? Let me know what's been going on over there in Houston.
Okay. So after this chaos and complaints about provocative clothing worn, a Houston rodeo just released a new strict dress code policy effective immediately and going forward. I don't know if this one was actually accurate. Clothing that is not appropriate for the HLSR showgrounds includes, but is not limited to, clothing with objectionable material, obscene language, and graphics. Yeah, everybody got their shorts on. I don't know what y'all want people to do. It's hot. Like, excessively torn clothed, visible garments and or clothing that exposes excessive portions of skin. See, I don't like that, because what do you mean I can't show excessive portions of skin? Like my legs? I can't show my legs? Now y'all don't want people to wear shorts? It may be viewed as inappropriate. So that's what y'all meant, because that girl had the side thigh out and she had a big old booty? That's club wear, ma'am. I don't know why you would wear that to the rodeo. Like, is it see-through on the sides, girl? Like, yeah, I don't know why you would wear that to the rodeo. Some of y'all are doing too much when y'all go to the night portion of this. That's obvious. But some of this shit seems, I don't know if this is true. Additionally, clothing with visible tattoos. Like, what do you mean I can't show my tattoos? Like, I just don't need to go. Like, what the fuck is we talking about? Like, I hope that's not true. Hold up, let's listen to this one.
Surrounding the Houston Rodeo and its dress code?
Well, you have to keep in mind the Houston Rodeo was something that was very special, in Texas, and it's gotten so big now that people across the nation are flying in, but they don't understand that it is a family friend zone.
Yeah.
So pulling up in hoochie mama shorts, them high knee boots, probably some skin here, and the Houston Rodeo was like, we're not having any of this.
Yes.
So.
Why? Is it because a whole bunch of black people went? See, I blame Beyonce. Beyonce got all y'all hoes running down there to Texas so y'all can... Okay, she did have her concert. All y'all hoes think y'all cowgirls now, and now y'all want to have y'all little outfits, and y'all want to go out there and show out. And listen, I don't begrudge y'all, but at the same time, some of y'all don't know how to dress for events, but this feels like it's being targeted towards the black girls, because this year the black girl showed up.
Hoochie mama shorts, hoochie daddy shorts. Having the hoochie daddy.
Yeah, okay, so shirt, shoes required, no obscene graphic language, no overly revealing outfits, no gang-related clothing materials, no face coverings.
That is very much a thing.
At the same time, you have to remember, this is family-friendly event.
And I hate that y'all keep saying family-friendly, because it looked like a bunch of fucking kids that was there. And I heard it was a lot of like teens and stuff that was getting into fights. And I'm sure it's not just black. I just feel like it's because I'm mostly seeing a lot of black people. It's giving, we're now going to make these rules that we didn't have before because all of these niggas showed up. Even though it's probably a lot of, Mexican people too.
Scholarships attached to it. So basically the people are like, we're on the last round of the rodeo and we're going to make it very tighter on dress code and all that stuff.
Yeah, why do people think that a stricter dress code should
Girl, somebody had on chaps and a G-string? My God.
be enforced at this event?
I mean, you got to keep in mind that even though you came out to have a good time and enjoy the show, because I've seen rodeos myself, it is quite a scene to see. But be respectful of your surrounding. Like, this was established a long time ago. Just because we got new faces coming in, listen, like, there's nothing new to the game. Just
family friendly means safe for toddlers. Do toddlers really like perceive ass like that? Like, you think the toddlers are like, oh my God, mommy, ass cheeks? Like, I don't know. Doesn't feel like it's actually for the toddlers. I feel like, whatever happened, I'm definitely guessing some shit might have happened that was, excessive. But this is also how you create rules to discriminate against people. And the people whose bodies will get discriminated against the most are going to be the black and brown peoples. And like I said, I just don't like it. I don't like all of this policing of people's bodies. No, nobody should have their whole ass out at the event with the kids and all of that. You shouldn't have your whole ass out in public anyway, because that's nasty. That's nasty for your ass, and that's nasty for us. But also, I'm biased. I'm from New Orleans, and in general, like, you could walk around the French Quarter and anywhere in New Orleans kind of dressed however the fuck you want to be dressed. Like, as long as your front ain't out, you really could be out here with your ass out. Like, people really do be walking up and down, all up and through. So I know we are different people. We're not as conservative here in Louisiana when it comes to stuff like that. And so I respect everybody's boundaries about not wanting to see asses and stuff. Um, but I also feel like this is a slippery slope.
You're not.
That's what I felt. And then also a lot of the rhetoric that was being said was giving anti-blackness. That's another thing. Let's listen to some more shit.
Allowed to bring your children, and it's not a family-friendly event. They have mutton busting at the rodeo. It's a carnival. They have piglet races. Like, they have face painting. Like, it is a family-focused event. It is a fundraiser for children's organizations. I don't need any out-of-towners using their out-of-town tacky ghetto bullshit as a guideline for how the rodeo is supposed to operate. From sunup to sundown, it's a child-friendly event. Alcohol or no alcohol, it's a child-friendly event. Dress and act accordingly.
Houston, Texas, something needs to be done. Okay, next year there needs to be some rules for the rodeo. Okay, you cannot come in unless you are 18 and older or with a parent, because the amount of teenagers and kids there were yesterday who really messed that fair up. I mean, the fair shut down for a minute. They stopped all the rides until they got everything under control. It was insane. I've never seen that many people at the rodeo, ever. At least in one, like, it was just so much, y'all. I had a panic attack. There were horses and policemen in the middle of the crowd trying to get the crowd under control. People were running. What are y'all running for? Trying to cause stampedes. Stampedes unalive people. Do y'all know that? Stop doing that. There were so many kids. I have a 15-year-old. There were so many kids there her age. I never want to be in that environment ever again. Like, when I tell y'all so many fights broke out last night, I'm pretty sure y'all see it all over TikTok. I was there. It was insane. Insane.
I don't care what anybody says, but what I wore to the Houston rodeo should have been the least of y'all concern. And I told myself,
see, like, I thought they was talking about shit like that, and I was like, come on, y'all, give me a break.
I wasn't going to respond to the negative comments, but I'm going to put this out there because I'm going to defend myself since I'm getting so many nasty, hateful, and really mean comments. So this was the outfit I wore, and I posted a walking video, and for some reason it ended on the wrong side of TikTok, and now I'm being personally attacked for it. Number one, I was wearing American Eagle shorts to the rodeo. I did not search up butt cheek shorts. I did not get any shorts from a boutique. I got them from American Eagle, and I know a lot of people shop there. Number two, my behind was not out. When you're walking, obviously things are going to rise up, which happens to me because I am not slim. I am not skinny in the back. Naturally, when I walk, things rise up. I did not buy those shorts so that they could rise up on the back of me.
Yeah, so you seen that, you heard that. Now, the backlash is so real, that the Houston Rodeo has come out and responded and said, hey, we're cracking down on this ghetto behavior, right? We're going to start really...
This ghetto behavior. See what I'm saying? And these are black people, you know what I'm saying, that's saying some of this shit. So I feel like there are, a couple of different conversations happening at one time. But I've seen, at least 2 or 3 black people use anti-black rhetoric in expressing their, disdain for what happened at the Houston Rodeo. And that is why I said it feels like, just an invitation for y'all to do some racist shit. That's what it feels like. And also, it probably is fighting happening because the kids are on that let's record everything shit. Let's record. Let's fight and be humbuggish. Child, we used to. That's another thing. People act like when we was young. Listen, they used to be fight all the time at shit, man. You had to be staying on the outskirts of some shit. There was always a fight, man. It's kids, like adrenaline and shit. Not the saxophones. Y'all, why they always playing that music? Ooh, ooh. Oh, what's up? What's up? What's up? Is that a girl beating a dude up? My God. Fight, girl, fight. Fight. Yeah, that look like a girl fucking a dude up. My God. See, that's what we be talking about. Y'all can't be out here thinking that just because she's a girl, he gonna beat her up. She wrecked on food. Did y'all see that shit? She wrecked on food. That's wild. Hold up, go back. Do y'all see her with the red hair? And he looked like he came hitting at her. Oh my God. Oh, we in there. Oh my God. And she if too. Come on, sis. Show out. Show out. I didn't know that the Houston Rodeo was considered like a black rodeo. I didn't know that. My bad. I just thought it was like, a rodeo for that area. Okay, so maybe, maybe it won't be any racist things happening. The conversation is highly inflammatory. Let's see. It looks like a good time, girl. I love me a fair. Okay, hold up. We got another one. I love a fair, girl. Let me tell y'all something. I will go to a fair. Okay. I love. Ooh, Lord. So it's a lot of teens and spring breakers that's just running through and knocking people over. Yeah, they probably had too many people. On top of the fact that you got a lot of people that's coming there, and everybody want to put on a show. It's not a black rodeo. Oh, okay. See, y'all be in the comments saying anything to me. Y'all be in the comments just lying to me, girl. What the girls wore. Okay, let's look at some of the stuff that the girls wore. Definitely white people. You keep saying you've got something for me. Something you call love. Forgot.
Something you call love, but confess.
Yeah, but confess. These boots were made for walking. And that's just what they'll do. One of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you. You think her ass was out? Nah, it looked like her ass was covered. But I'm like, what other place can we wear chaps? What other place is we supposed to wear the chaps to, girl? Hold up. Okay, they look like they was having a good time. Okay, we had them fans. Okay. All right, okay. Listen. All right, okay. Bow. Okay, all right. Boom. All right, okay. Listen. I feel like everybody like they was having a good time, girl. I might have to go to this. I might have to get, go ahead and spend a whole bunch of money on some boots. Because I got to find some comfortable boots because them boots do not look comfortable. Okay, so let's get back to the Tina Knowles Gumbo situation for a second. Because people were saying that they got sick, right? So I saw a story today where somebody said they got sick.
Thing I ate at the Houston Rodeo.
This not it.
And yes, I paid $25 for Mama Tina's Gumbo. Started off light with a sausage on a stick. Pretty boring. I mean, it was just...
you ate so much shit at this place. How you know it's the gumbo that got you sick? Let me play the video that I saved. But in my mind, I was like, how do you know it was specifically the gumbo if you ate other things at the rodeo? Maybe she ain't eat nothing else at the rodeo. Oh, and just so y'all know, I know everybody may not always get my humor, but this white girl gets my humor.
What are you doing? What's going on? Excuse me. What are we doing? What's going on? What are we doing?
That's the goal now. That's the rule. I'm sorry, y'all. It tickles me deeply. Okay, so this is the lady that said that she was sick, and you like, y'all thought I was lying, but they just text me this. And I'm like, this doesn't prove anything, but okay.
So you guys, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but that gumbo is what made me sick. I told you all I called the health department. It says, good morning, Erica. This is Justin with the Houston Health Department. I was calling to give you an update on the complaint filed against Mama Tina's Gumbo at the rodeo. In short, the temporary establishment was closed due to inaccuracy between their permit application and the actual food preparation they were conducting. We also discarded all gumbo on site due for the same reason, as well as the food being stored inside unapproved containers. and we cannot verify proper cooling methods for pre-cooked batches of gumbo. At this time, they are not allowed to operate until a new application is submitted. A health officer can verify proper food preparation on site, and the permit is approved and fees paid. So I'm about to call their office, and this is the complaint ID that I filed.
Yeah, so this doesn't prove that you got sick from that food. They're saying that their permit was inaccurate and they were not packaging their food properly, so they had to throw some stuff out. Doesn't necessarily mean that you got sick from what they had. However, I'm not going to argue with you about it for real, because you could have got sick from the gumbo, girl. Gumbo has a lot of things in it that can quickly go bad, like crabs and shrimp and all of that. If that shit not super fresh, you cannot have that shit sitting for a long time. That's when, I was like, what you mean? Like when she talked about how long it take her to cook it. I said, girl, the only thing we cook for a long time like that is some beans. Don't nobody cook no gumbo for no long time like that. You make a roux, you let that shit cook with the seasoning until it all melt down. You put everything in there, and then you leave it in there for about a good 30 minutes to an hour, depending on how, what you're trying to do and what it look like, and how, how far along your because sometimes people just put like raw crab in, but we get boiled crab, right? So whatever we put in the gumbo has already been boiled or already been cooked, except for the shrimp. The shrimp is the only thing that goes in last, and I don't cook because usually the gumbo is so hot. It's the last thing you put in, and you put it in actually when you're about to turn the heat off, because the heat that's in there will cook it automatically, right? So yeah, y'all know I make a good gumbo, girl. I saw somebody in the comments talking about not eating gumbo, not eating food from people in the South because they put voodoo on food. That sounds really like xenophobic. That sounds, I don't know. Like I don't know what that means. I don't know why one would assume that someone will want to harm you automatically because you got food from us. I don't understand what type of voodoo you think someone will put over food just because you ate some food by them. I'm not sure what the motive would be. I'm not sure why one would do something like this. If the business is for you to like the food, I would assume that if they fucked up the food in any type of way, that it was an accident, and them doing shit they maybe not doing it completely right versus purposefully trying to hurt people. I don't I don't know. I don't know what that's about. But yes, just because one practices witchcraft does not mean that they're going to put it in food to curse people with. Who always talks about that? That sounds crazy. You don't have to mess with the food. I just wanted to point out that your way of thinking alarms me. I just wanted to put that out there. Like that way of thinking is alarming, very like ignorant and kind of low key and kind of low key like hateful. I'm not even gonna front on you. Like as somebody that's from New Orleans and that is a part of my culture, like girl, nobody gives a fuck about doing any magic on food. Like just to be hurting people. Like that's wild. I mean, I don't know that lady. She could be evil, but I just think that's a ignorant thing to say. That's all. You can feel how do whatever you want to do, girl. I ain't gonna force you to eat nothing you don't want to eat.
And I got the seafood gumbo. Let's take a look. Okay, some big shrimp.
Yeah, and when I saw it, it looked fine to me. So let me see. Tina gumbo thick. You just had some of Beyonce Mama's gumbo. So y'all think that's serious. Okay. All right. Y'all think this is serious. Okay. You think this is real. Okay. That's cool. That's cool. Let's see.
All right, TikTok. All right, this your boy Electro Ninja now. Oh, Lord have mercy, man. I'm a man who loves food, right? I'm a man who loves food, but Everybody can't cook, all right? If you love your mama's cooking, cool. But sometimes, man, your mother can't cook, or she can cook certain things, right? And your mom probably got a specialty at something, right? I say that for a reason. I don't know why, right? I think TikTok be messing with me, right? Cause on my For You page, right, a lot of videos just start popping up about Beyonce mama and her gumbo. I love gumbo, man. I swear to God, man, I love it.
So you think like so people like they think that was serious. They think that dude was literally going through something. Okay.
Some of the best stuff that can be made on this earth. But that's not why I'm making this video. Page, right? I saw hell no. Excuse my language. But forget that. Gumbo ain't supposed to be that color. Ain't supposed to be like watery or nothing. Gumbo's supposed to be like kinda thick and kinda like and have like thickness to it, right? Looking at it. Y'all can keep that cause to her mom.
Yeah. That explanation is weird to me because that explanation is weird to me. Oh, there's somebody just duetting. Because all gumbo isn't made exactly the same.
Most of the people who have consumed Mama Beyonce gumbo right now on Tickety Talk got the flying shit. Now I tell you, you can't eat everything.
Now, how do you know that most people that ate it that's on TikTok got the shits? How do you know that? How do you know that? Let me see. Let's listen some more. You tried Mama Tina's gumbo. That's all you ate. You ended up with food poisoning before going home. No, this the same lady. Yeah, it's the same lady. She said that's all she ate. Okay. She said that's all she ate. Okay. I did not need this. I did not ask for this. I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. I feel like I'm okay. Then it's back to the same. Oh, poor baby. Poor baby. Yeah, it might have spoiled. It might have spoiled. If it was sitting for a long time, girl, that gumbo might have spoiled on y'all. They gave her money back and she said she didn't ask for this. Difficile DNA reflex. Yeah, you obviously had some type of stomach shit. Testing shows infection from bacteria called C. difficile. Yeah. It might have went bad because if they had it sitting out for too long in the heat, like it'll go bad. So yeah, you got to be careful with that about how you store gumbo and all of that out in the heat. For sure. But only one person got sick. Girl, people be trying. I don't really be trusting people because I feel like people try to go viral all the time. Like people are just trying to go viral. So they will say that they don't feel good from eating the gumbo just because you know.
So the man ate Mama Tina gumbo, y'all, and he threw up afterwards. Let me tell y'all something. Here in New Orleans, y'all, gumbo spoils. I don't think y'all know the severity and the care that goes into making gumbo, okay? So the man ate Mama Tina gumbo into making gumbo, okay? We make gumbo during the holiday season. Okay, most of us make gumbo. You might have 1% of people that don't, right? That make it year round or whatever. But for the most part, we try to make gumbo during.
You can mix chicken and shrimp together. However, when I'm going to say this, when I first saw the gumbo at one point and I was like, what is that? It's because it looked like the chicken was raw. And I'm like, I hope that's not raw chicken because you're not supposed to put raw chicken in gumbo. You cook the chicken and put the chicken in the gumbo.
In the colder months. For one, your house is more than likely a lot cooler. Because once that gumbo is done, y'all, that roux will spiral on you.
Yes, it will.
That roux will spiral, bitch, and you done wasted a whole bunch of money, bitch, on seafood, all of the ingredients that go in gumbo. So gumbo has to be stored properly. Now, I don't know if the Mama Tina gumbo was
in the fucking refrigerator, y'all. You have got to have gumbo either like heated up, but you can't leave it on heat for too long because it'll overcook. So essentially, they was gonna have to either have like fresh shit or be storing shit in the refrigerator. But you couldn't just leave that, one pot to be pulling from all day.
Cause of him throwing up, but that's what he said. Okay, he said that was the cause. Walking out there in that heat at the rodeo, I personally wouldn't have suggested eat no fucking gumbo in the heat. That's just me personally. But for the most part, y'all, people here in New Orleans traditionally we make gumbo during the colder months.
Yes.
Even if it's the colder months, you still have to store it. You can't leave gumbo sitting on a pot. Like if you make some spaghettis or something, you make it early in the day and you can leave it on the stove all day. You have to store that gumbo. Once it cools down,
Yes.
you got to get it in a fridge.
Yes.
But you can't put it in the fridge while it's hot. You got to wait till it literally
yeah.
cools down, and then you can put it in the refrigerator.
Yes.
Just a word, food for thought.
Okay, that what she said. That's how that go. Okay.
So the man.
Shout out to Slade Your Way by V. Shout out to her.
How much you pay for that? $25 for the number. $25? It's a little much, but I mean, whatever I see. It's cool. It's good. It's worth $25. I don't care how good it is. Not for this little thing. Yeah. It's good though. It's good. Pretty good, Mama T. Good job. Y'all, I just ate some of Mama Tina gumbo at Rodeo. And look, so sorry. I'm sorry.
Now, I'm not going to tell you no lie. That man said that Mama Tina gumbo made him sick. Nah, this is what I'm trying to understand. That's all you ate at the motherfucking rodeo, or did you eat something else? Because we don't need to be lying at the...
Pretty good, Mama T. Good job. Y'all, I just ate some of Mama Tina gumbo at Rodeo. And look, so sorry. I'm sorry.
Nah, I'm not going to tell you no lie. That man said that Mama Tina gumbo made him sick. Nah, this is what I'm trying to understand. That's all you ate at the motherfucking rodeo, or did you eat something else? Because we don't need to be lying. If the gumbo is nasty, it's nasty. If it made you sick, it made you sick. But see, this is what people got to understand too. Gumbo go bad easily. It spurs easily. Gumbo have so many components that anything can set it off. If you even hold it in hot heat for too long, that gumbo is going to go bad. See, y'all holler about Mama Tina from New Orleans, Mama Tina from...
Not. She's not from New Orleans. She's from Louisiana. Let's be clear. There's a difference, okay? But it is given that, y'all were not storing the gumbo properly and people got sick. That's what it's given. Damn, y'all, that's fucked up. But all of that acting like people put voodoo on people and all of that, like, calm the fuck down. Like, y'all just always trying to demonize somebody else's religion like Christians don't fuck kids. Like, come on. Like, chill out. Just chill out. But anyway, everybody, let me check and make sure ain't shit else come up, because I heard somebody say something about Stephon and Cardi, but I didn't see anything. I didn't see anything about it. Let me check the shade room. Baby. Oh, wow. Y'all, not me seeing Erica Banks doing the shit. Let's see what Erica Banks said.
Good as fuck. It's good as fuck. No, what the fuck? But you know what? When it comes to gumbo and anything in Louisiana, everybody just gotta be the police. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's my mama. But yeah, I'm not a Louisianian, but it don't take a Louisianian to know that this shit is good. And I'm not even guessing. I think got a little spice, but it's not too hot. It's not too hot. I get what y'all saying though. I get what y'all saying when y'all be like, oh, it's not Louisiana, oh, it's not Louisiana. I understand why y'all say that. The flavor is not like your typical Louisiana gumbo flavor, but it's Miss Tina's gumbo. Thank you. So, yo.
And y'all, everybody gumbo be different, yeah. Like, it really is different. Like, no matter, you eat it at people's house, all that shit. But yeah, girl, some people said it was good, some people said it was bad. That's them people's business. But y'all don't have to be like, being all like, white Christian patriarchal and shit. Like, y'all don't have to be like that in my comments. It makes me uncomfortable. It makes me feel unsafe, okay? Because usually, like, you know, those people are unsafe. Y'all saw how many unsafe women was in my comments today, right? Like, just cruising for a fucking bruising on the internet, like weirdos. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, girl. You gotta be very careful about these these unsafe holes in your comments.
It's your girl Bondi Blue, so let's go ahead.